Haha, did you fall for it? Did you think I wasn't here? Yeah, ha 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 ha. Yeah, ha 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 ha. I know, so such a trickster sometimes. But welcome everyone. This is Jim King. I am a bit late starting today because circumstances. Not my fault, but you know what this is. Stuff happens and can happen out of your control. Yeah, even though I started late, I'll still go like the normal 2 hours. We'll see how I feel. The more drained I feel from the game, the more I don't stream for too long after all, but I do my best to try to get to like 2 hours depending on where we are mentally and stuff, you know? But let's see now. We have 37,479 jumps so far. I've fallen down 3,694 times, but I have 69 in there, so nice indeed. And we are 26 hours into the game itself. So let's continue, shall we? That's our recap. Such a glorious recap after all. Yes. And now we're here. In the castle. I'm hoping we get back up to where I was, but which was where the wind was. That's as far as I got last time, but clearly that's not gonna be too easy. Clearly. Muscle memory, what are you doing? Yeah, get me up there, muscle memory. Muscle memory, where did you go? Muscle memory. Oh, hang on, I gotta check stuff. See? Yeah, it seems okay. Okay. Let me just do something real quick. Okay, let's see what happened. Every single time though, I always keep telling muscle memory, don't abandon me. Come back, muscle memory. Why would you ever abandon me, muscle memory? Yes, there we go. Okay, never mind. Okay. I don't know. I mean, I felt it's when I applied it, but then I was like, why did that feel like I applied way too much? That is what's confusing me, but yeah. Okay. I mean, I know how to get back up, but yeah, this part is fine when I fall down. It's not such a, you know, psychological, what did I do kind of situation, since, you know. I still missed it. Oh. Okay. Not the worst. Hello, Jump King. I said jump. That away, yeah. Thank you. I mean, technically he did jump. He just kept jumping in the same spot as all. Even though I did try to direct him. Oh. I made that jump in like the last second. And then again, I messed up the same jump. No. Like I said, as long as we can get to the windy place today, I'll be happy. You know, because last stream I was pretty happy that I even got to like these new areas. After being stuck so long in just the ice. Yeah, see that ice. It haunts me. It both haunts me and taunts me. But ice, I want to go see the hot babe, okay? And to see the hot babe, I need to pass you and then never go back to you. Unless you had a secret portal that's... I could have gone to the hot babe at top if I just fell into a specific spot you had for me, but since that's not the case, I don't want to fall back into you, okay? Thank you. Just want to go up to the windy place again and then past the windy place. And then see what is beyond the wind. Ah. Okay, I failed that jump 4 times so far. I really need to, like... get back my strength in a good way. Okay, where am I going with that? I don't know. Maybe I was going to Narnia. Maybe. I mean, if someone told me there is Narnia here, I would believe them, you know? Because there's just so many different thingamabobs here, it feels like. You know, like, much different areas. Like, I've been to, I think, at least 10 different areas or something at this point. So, I would believe them if they said Narnia also is here. You know? Somewhere the lion is waiting to go roar at me. To an attempt to scare me. I don't know why the lion would suddenly start trying to scare people, but again, I would believe it. That were true. I don't know how I'm keep like falling that away instead of like not that away. Very intriguing indeed. So much intrigue, so much fall down, so much OMG. Okay. All the way down here. And then I barely gave it anything. I need the green flames to give me some nourishment, you know? Yeah, we went back to the books. Maybe there was a book here all along. Nope. I don't know, every other nook was a book, so. And yet I could not find said book anywhere. Or maybe this game is kind of like, you can find the items, but they're upwards, and if you want to, like, then give them back, you have to go even more, like, back down after going up so high, but, like, who would really willingly go down most of the time, right? Unless they're very good at this game and they can, like, jump effortlessly. I don't think anyone would anytime soon, like, go back down. Deliberately, you know? Like, maybe accidentally they would, but deliberately, I don't see that happening. Okay, I made it back. Made it back. I made it back to the place I'm at. I made it back to the place I'm at. Hey, Fua. Thank you, Fua. How are you, Fua? How's it going? Did you have fun with the headliners? Okay, that was too much. Clearly. Yeah, basically it's just telling me, yeah, you need to, like, wake up a bit more. It's fine. I will get used to it again. Like I said, it's not like it's the trickiest of controls, but sometimes, you know, when you're used to going back to playing other games again, it's like, I need to warm up again, you know? Although I never warm up. Never really warm up for games, you know? Like, because people used to tell me that as well sometimes when I was, you know, playing with them, like being a duo or something with them, right? They would tell me, okay, we can play ranked, because I would be like, I only play rank, right? And then they would be like, okay, we can play ranked, but I need to warm up. And then I'm asking, okay, what does warm up mean to you? And then they said it means I'm gonna go play in you know, normal mode, and then I'm gonna play in competitive mode. And I'm all like, okay, you go do that, and then I'll wait for you. Sometimes it would be like, no, you come too. Other times it would be like, oh, okay, suit yourself. You know? It's not like I played very often with people, because my matchmaking luck is terrible, so a lot of people just stop playing the game together with me in competitive, so yeah. Your stomach hurts right now? Oh no! Yeah, same as well, Fua. But for me, I think it's because of the heat regulation. Like, I feel hot, and I open up the air conditioner, but then I feel like I'm starting to get cold, and then it's like, okay, then I close it, but then it's like, still pain somehow. It's not a lot, though. It just comes in, you know, waves. Hey, Kato, how are you? Jump King comp mode? No, I meant for, like, you know, during my League of Legends days. Because those were, I played League of Legends for many years, Kato. Very long years, right? So sometimes, I think the beginning-ish years was more when I was more actively playing with other people. Because they would, but yeah, you know. But I've for sure played solo more than I've ever duoed up with people, so. But no, they would always tell me they have to warm up. They said that they can't just jump into comp first things. They need to, like, play a normal game, you know, get their fingers warmed up and all that. Like, I never did that. I just was like, okay, I woke up, I'm going into comp, that's it. But they were all like, no, I need to warm up. I'm not confident enough to just jump into comp without doing that. So I'm like, okay. Something, Kato. Now, like I said, most of them, you know, stopped agreeing to duo with me, so I'm all like, yeah, that's fine. You know, I don't take offense on it. That's why I'm saying to you, Kato, a lot of people abandon me usually because of my matchmaking luck. Because then they notice that, you know, most of the time they have harder matchups. Or like the matches are more, you know, you have to be careful type of things. And there's more struggle to, like, win. And then they're like, okay, I think being with you makes me have to struggle even more. So, yeah, no. So I'm all like, yeah, sure. I did warn them before. I have terrible matchmaking luck. And then they were all like, oh, no, I got this. And that. But bam, they don't have this. Especially since the other people on our team, you know, it was almost always guaranteed that I would have at least one troll in the game. And, you know, most of the time it was like 2 trolls in the game. So, you know, the people that were all like, literally either you carry after I feed the other team or I don't care. That was their stance, as always. So. But I do feel like Jump King, you have to get used to the stuff again. Especially if you don't play it for a while. And then it's like, you're just getting used to it. That's why I try to leave it in places where it's a bit more safer for me to leave it, right? And so then if I need to warm up again, I can just always like do it in the safe-ish zones that they sort of have, you know? Okay, that's not bad. If I can do like this, almost did it. You won't get nothing free anymore now. Not a single piece of key. Kato. Thank you, Kato. Yeah, I'll try playing Marvel Rivals this week again as well sometime. Last time I played it, they took all of my shields. And I'm probably gonna drop to goal 3 in that one again, but, you know. We can still play a bit. Oh, you mean in League of Legends you don't even get a key free no more? Sheesh. They're so greedy, I tells you, Kato. Because they were all like, the reason why we're gonna give people less Hectex chests now is because we get a huge loss when people get the Hextech chests, you know, for free and stuff, right? So it's just a huge loss for us. That's why we're giving it for less now. Like, we're giving you chances of getting it less now, right? Because before, you could get it virtually for every single champion, which is, I think, more than 100 champions, right? And then you could virtually get them if you get S rank, right? So you still have to, like, try to get it, right? So the OTP people usually just got it for their OTP, and then they would wait for the season reset to then re-get it back, right? Or sometimes you would go to Aram and just, like, get it like that as well. Because, you know, sometimes it's easier to get the S in that mode. Even if you're not, like, good with the champion elsewhere. But even then, like, if you get a Hextech chest, it doesn't end there. You can't open it. You have to get the key. And to get the key, they separated the key into 3 pieces. So then you have to get the 3 pieces to merge them into a key unless you were able to get a key itself, right? So, and also there's no guarantee of what you're going to get from the chest itself. Like, you might get an emo, you might get a ward skin, you know, which is just a basic skin for wards and stuff or whatever, right? And then you might get champion skins, but you might just get like the very cheap skins as well. Also, it's like, you know, and even if you do somehow get the good skin or like the more expensive skins, right, then you have to get the orange currency, and to get the orange currency you need to, like, you know, dismantle the other skins you have. So yeah, like the first time I got the Anivia skin, right, I think it was the, well, which one was it? I forgot which Anivia, what this name of the Anivia skin is, but it's like when she has the different color eyes and stuff. Forgot what it was. But yeah, I got that skin, and then that skin sat in my inventory for months and months until I was able to get enough orange essence to then finally open it up. Like, it stayed there for months. I have so many, I had like a lot of skins as well. I still do. I didn't, like, you know, upgrade all of them, so I still have them on my account because I don't play no more, right? And even those skins, you know, like, I'm like, should I even open them? Should I not open them? Probably not, you know. So they're like there, but sheesh. They add battle pass, yeah. I know. The battle pass is a complete joke, though. I mean, you get some free from BP, but you need to play, when you open, it just emote. Yeah, most of the time it's just an emote or a ward skin. I think I got more ward skins than emotes when I opened them up. But I did get some skins, you know. I would always just re-roll the, you know, the cheapest ones because they don't really give you that much orange essence. So I would just re-roll those and to hope that I get something for a champion that I actually own and actually like. Sometimes I did, sometimes I didn't. So also that's the thingy buff, so yeah. Ugh. I don't even know how I got there. I was struggling so much to get there, and then I suddenly got there. And then that's why I stopped a bit. Because I don't want to attempt the scary jump right away. Otherwise I can, you know, talk and play as well. I've proven this many times. But sometimes you just don't want to attempt certain jumps all of a sudden. At least I don't, so. Kato, there's a new game that's gonna come out though in September. Oof. Okay, that time I tried, but I did too little. But yeah, it's a zombie game, Kato. Do you know Papers, Please? It's apparently Papers, Please, but with zombies. If that makes sense. But the graphics are very different. You know, like it's not Paper Please graphics either. It's just very different graphics, but that's the essence of it, is what they say. It looks interesting. There is a demo for it, so I am planning on playing it. It's called Quarantine Zone. Yeah, it's a new game. It's gonna come out this September. It's called Quarantine Zone something something. Didn't you show me that? No, I don't believe you showed me this one. Or if you did, maybe I just forgot about it and then I saw it elsewhere again. Yeah. Yeah, it's Quarantine Zone something something, but if you type Quarantine Zone into Steam, you'll find it. I don't know, Kato. You know, sometimes you show me games and then I'm all like, oh, I see it. And then I forget about them. But some other times I do remember them. But yeah, it is getting closer though to coming out. Basically, it's 4 months from now, and this one's almost over, so 3 months. Yeah, it did look interesting. I will try the demo for it and see if I like it or not. I do like Papers, Please. I just did not have luck when I streamed Papers, Please. The first time I tried to stream it, I did not have good internet. Another time I tried to stream it, my audio was not, apparently, my microphone was not working. And then after 1.5 hours of streaming, someone came into my chat and told me, hey, in case you were talking, just know that your audio is not working, your microphone's not working. And I said, oh, thank you. You know? I mean, I've said this before, I have streamed to virtually no one as well. So I am grateful to everyone that stops by my streams. But even if I stream to no one, I still chalk. Blah, 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 blah. So that's why I would probably stream Papers, Please again, but like from the beginning once again. Because I haven't had luck with my previous recordings anyways, with the streams and all that, so yeah. I mean, I also played That's Not My Neighbor, and then that you have to check your neighbors and stuff as well. Yeah, sometimes the matching identities to other identities isn't too bad. Other times I still look at stuff and get confused and be like, why was that wrong? I don't know. So it does get tricky if you don't do it right, I would say. Hopefully today we'll make it to the wind again, but for now it looks like that's a impossible dream. Woo! But you know what they say, sometimes you have to defy the impossibility to make it possible. How about that 3-hour demo long lighthouse? Yeah, I'm planning on streaming it sometime, Kato. I have that in I did add that to my library in Steam, so when I type in demo, as long as they write demo in their name, right, I can see all the demos that I've put in my library. Only for, you know, Schedule 1, they didn't write demos, so I just had to always keep that in mind. But I did play the demo for that, so I already know about that as well. Yeah. It's just, you know, Kato, sometimes it's hard to balance the stuff, right? Like, I feel like even though I stream normally 4 days a week, right? It's just still not enough to play the games, enough to like to what I want to play them, you know? Right, since we know it's like a 3-hour demo, right? I would rather just see, you know, from start to finish what the demo includes, all of it. So then I need to figure out time for that on its own. But then I also have sometimes, you know, the sponsorship streams I do. That's why I did a lot last week on Sunday. I did like 3 back-to-back, then I did one with that as well. So I did like 4 to get them out of the way a bit. I mean, I like to play the game, that's why I requested them and stuff, but yeah. Stuff happens. Maniac was fun though, you know. As long as you don't get angry at the fact that if you fail, you have to go back and replay it. Because people really don't like that sometimes, you know. But otherwise, it's fun. But yeah, then I'm like, okay, when am I gonna fit these other games into my schedule? When is this gonna happen? When is this gonna happen? Like that. Right, like I still wanna go back and finish Danganronpa. I didn't forget about it. And I intend to finish it, but then I'm all like, okay, when am I gonna fix Danganronpa into my schedule exactly? You know? For that one also, I need a lot of... my voice needs to be okay for that thing. Since I try to do voices as well, and there's a lot of dialogue to read. Whee! Okay, that time I was like, okay. Oh, how about now? Yes. How about now? Yes. How about now? Almost. Okay, that one I did too much, but I went on the thing. And where am I go? Where'd you go? Okay. No. No. Oh, no. I gave it way too much. That's why I don't like that jump. It's very scary, and then when you know, like, don't do it properly, you literally land all the way here. That's why you don't stream. I mean, you stream. Sometimes. Kato, I mean, even if you don't stream, right? It's... No. No, I said I didn't want to be back here, and I'm back here. No. No. Phooey to you. Phooey to you. Nice view. Haha. Haha. Wow. How about the view of my fist in your face? Sheesh. Yeah, exactly, sometimes, yeah. I mean, even if you don't stream though, Kato, right? It's still... You have to be like, okay, what do I want to play today? How far am I gonna get? No! 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 I was on it! I was on it! Why did you slide off, Jump King? Why did you slide off? Look, I think we've been here enough times that I don't need to come back down here to see it, okay? It's fine. It's fine. Let me just go up. I wanted the wind. And I got the ice. And then the snow. That's why that jump, like I said, that jump is so scary to me. Because if you give it too much jump, then you come all the way back down. And then you might go even more down. And it's like, oh no. Just go up. I'm trying, Kato. I'm trying. What do you mean just go up? Sheesh. Drea, new motto? No, my motto is go up to see hot babe. Now that's incomplete, Kato, okay? It has to be go up to see hot babe. That's the motto, but... Jump King doesn't listen to me sometimes. He doesn't appreciate the motto sometimes. you know. Where are we going, Jump King? Where are we going? Go up to see Booba. I mean, that could also work too, Katta, sure. Oh, okay. Yeah, you do like my company, uh-huh. You don't mind, uh-huh. And yet you never give me food or nothing. Sheesh. I mean, good thing I don't starve for my quest to go see the hot babe at top. I don't know what sustains me. My tears? Probably. You know what they say? Tears of torment taste so good. They will sustain you. Always. No need for food. Ah! So Kato, how's it going? I know you're busy with FF though, so I don't think I'll ask you to play Marvel Rivals or anything. Because you did say you're gonna be pretty busy with it this week, I think. But then also you have the VP to worry about, sort of. So I don't know. How did we fall to the beginning? I don't know, I don't know, I don't know. How did we fall to the beginning? I don't know, I don't know, I don't know. Might play tomorrow, we're watching Marvel. Ah, okay. Yeah, I might play Marvel tomorrow as well then, Kato. But I might do the stream tomorrow after 9 AM EST, so I would play it afterwards, you know, because I'm only going to do like half a day stream anyways, so it's not going to be double day. Like all day, like for 8 hours or something. It's just going to be like up to 4 hours and then I'm done. That type. You know, Kato, speaking of Booba, because we were speaking of it. Up there. You know, I also want to play the Tomb Raider games. I have some. I would rather play the older games because those are, you know, less stressful. Because the newer games are a little bit more laggy with me. Because I do have the older games. The first 3 ones, right? And then you get to see the triangle Booba. Because, you know, they kept the graphics, you know, they just upped the graphics and stuff when they released it again. Because, you know, like the remastered and stuff. So this time you get to see the triangle Booba. Yeah, it's very interesting to see though, like what it was and what it became, you know. Especially Booba wise. I mean, think about it. You had triangle ones before, literally triangle ones, and then this started to form its shape. Then after it formed its shape, we also got the physics. Then you're like, oh yes, physics and shape and movement and ooh la la, you know, but it took a while to get to that stage as well. Even though it's not like people went and looked at Booba and said, ah yes, the triangle Booba. You know, it's not like there was something wrong with people's eyes. It's just they couldn't do it until much later on. Ah. spiky Booba. Yeah, this one is the triangle Booba, so it's like, it's pointy. Have you never seen the old Tomb Raider games, Kata? Those ones used to be on, I think, PlayStation or PlayStation 2, one of them. You should have off day Thursday, Friday, I see. Okay. Yeah, we'll try, Kato, we'll try. Plus you haven't also, you didn't, I don't think you got the cards yet as well, so at least you can get the cards and then, you know, protect your point loss of it. Because you can't choose to use the cards. Once you get them, they're gonna use them yourself. And it's only effective for gold and under, so. But yeah, what are they trying to do with Hawkeye, though? Why are they buffing Hawkeye? I don't know. It's not like he's not, you know, annoying as is right now. Right? The other day I had a match where the enemy had a Hawkeye, and you know, he was literally holding his bow and walking slowly, but he was like right in the midst of the battle, like, right? So he was next to the payload, which was the venom one. So he was just nearby and just like holding his bow like this, always straining it, and just like hitting people like that. Like he was right there in our nose. Like he wasn't even trying to hit people from afar, and we still couldn't really stop him. I tried to go after him a few times, which I did get him a few times, but still, you know, our team just kept getting pushed back and stuff. But at least for those items, they're not like, you know, time limited. You have to get them now, so it's fine if you get it later. The only thing is, you know, you have to wait 12 hours after you get one of the prizes, and all you have to do is play 3 matches and then you get the thing. They gave us like 7 rewards, I think. And the last reward is for like a, you know, skin color. It's a skin color coin, so it's basically, you know, for one of those default skins that everyone has that just comes in a different color of their basic one. I think that's what the coin is for. I just want to go back up to the wind. Why can't I have the wind in my face? You know? You know, like, ah, yes, I might help you or push you off. Which one do you want? Depending on the direction I'm going. Ah. Yeah, to the random person that flexes on people and be all like, yeah, I can go down and up whenever I want and get to wherever I want. Good for you. Because I know they exist somewhere. Yeah, I see, I can never get back up from there, so it's like, okay, this one's gonna hit me, yep. Okay, that one went as expected, as it was. But yeah, after my Sunday stream for Dark Souls 3, I had a white screen. The game crashed on me that day. And then later I noticed that I couldn't hear any voice calls and stuff in Discord or the soundboard in Discord. So one day later I figured out what was wrong and then I fixed it. It took me a day because, you know, when I'm tired I just don't have that much will to look stuff up that much or do stuff. So I did it the next day and I succeeded. But basically what happened was, I don't know how, but somehow the crash caused the voice to get muted. But you had to like go into advanced settings and then see, you know, like go into advanced settings, click on one of the voice stuff you have going on for your audio, and then I was able to see that it was muted. And that's why I couldn't hear anything. And so I fixed that. Yay. Because I even went to the extreme right and tried to... And I uninstalled and then reinstalled Discord, but it still wasn't working, so... Like, the issue wasn't a big issue per se, because, you know, it was just me clicking on unmute, but it wasn't easy to find, because I'm not the best with tech anyway, so... You know, that's why when I have people that say that they're good at tech, I usually try to keep a separate list in my head and be like, okay, if I have tech issues, then I'll go and ask this person. Or this person, or this person. If I really can't understand. It's the same with PC, you know. When I'm gonna finally get a PC, I also have some people I can ask their opinions on while I also research it and stuff. Oh. Oof. For a second there, I thought I messed it up, but then I was all like, okay, I can maybe save it if I stop the slide at the right time, and I did. So yay. Ah, yes, these are the skills of someone that has struggled. Okay, it's this way. Yeah. Okay. You see, though, when you fall down from here, see, when you try to jump there, this is why you fall down, because there's even, like, a slide. The only way you don't fall down here is maybe if you land here. But even then, look at that slide on top of the head. You see how mean they are sometimes? No! No! Oh, no. I should have stopped to explain after I got up. No! Oh, no! The third cage. I was almost back at the castle. Getting one step closer to the wind. Yeah, you don't mind. Yeah, sure. It slipped just a little bit. But it was a slip. Where are you going? I did watch a new show, though. I'm almost done with it. It has 8 episodes. And, you know, the episodes are like almost 1 hour long. The last episode is almost 1.5 hours long, so I'm on the last episode. I just have like less than half an hour left in the episode. So I'm wondering how they tied it all together. And at least they don't forget all of their plot points, which is good. But it is a murder mystery type show, and I only clicked on it because of the actress I saw on like the thumbnail for it. I was all like, oh, I wonder what kind of role she got in this one. And it was an eccentric detective role. That's what they gave her. But you know, sometimes with murder mystery plots and stuff, they kind of forget themselves what they showed us. You know? In some series, they either forget to write about it, they forget to show it, they forget to give us any kind of resolve for some stuff, and then you're like, huh? What was this for then if you forgot? You know, like, why even give this to us as a piece of information if it meant nothing, you know? So it's a good thing that they keep track of what they said. Because nothing, it's very disappointing when you watch those types of stuff, and then it's like, okay, so you made me go through all this turmoil to show me who did what and how they did it, but you yourself forgot an important plot point in the thingy-mob itself, so then that one was useless and wasn't in for no reason that I was keep thinking about it. You know, because allegedly sometimes the shows, what they try to do is they're all like, okay, you can totally follow the plot and then you can totally guess who did what, you know. Like some say you can before they reveal it to you themselves. That's what they claim. But then sometimes you see, you're all like, okay, I'm confused who it was supposed to be. So then you just watch the reveal for it. You get to that point, and then you're like, okay, I'm still confused who it was supposed to be. Why am I messing up that jump? That jump is not that hard either. I don't know. Come on, me. Come on. Don't mess up that jump. Come on. I can do it. I can do this. I've done it before. We've been in where the green torches are before. I can do it. Come on. There we go. Woo! I'm finally back after falling to the very beginning. I'm finally back here to where I started the stream. Oh yeah. See, I told you, recovery, it exists. Because before it would take me 2+ hours in the ice place and I still wouldn't even get back here. And the same thing. But I don't know, like I said, sometimes you get used to stuff and then you're all like, okay, I can do it. I can do it. And then I did it. I think maybe it has to do with the more you struggled there and the more you fail to do it, the more you're all like, okay, so after much failure and stuff, I finally did it, so I know how to do it. So then there's not much, you know, not much sweat no more, so just go do it, you know, maybe that kind of mentality. But I do think you also kind of get used to it. That's also a bigger reason why. I don't like that jump though. I don't like it. Now I've already proven why once I don't like it today. But if I want to go to the wind, I have to do it, so. Doesn't matter if I don't like to do it. I must be victorious if I want to go back to the wind, which I do, so. Victory shall be mine. Eventually, victory shall be mine. The bouncing off of stuff is pretty nice, though. When you can. But you don't get to do it that often. So. No! I made it to the platform, then I was scared I failed, so I moved ever so slightly and that dropped me. I actually did the jump okay enough. It was just like a split second there. But because I was worried, I tried to move backwards and then that made the thingy-bob go. Woe is me. Woe is me. And it was literally a split second. You saw me doing it. And then not doing it. Do you think Shia LaBeouf was disappointed in me? That I couldn't trust that I made the jump? Because, you know, he's all about just do it, right? Mm-hmm. You know, sometimes when people get, like, known for one thing, right? You then wonder, who'll be the next one to be known for whatever, right? Also, I doubt the one that came up with just do it got a raise though at all. But hopefully they did. Because like they ran with that for so long and it's still people remember it, I feel like, so who knows. Yeah, the internet is an interesting place though, right? Because it's possible you don't forget stuff, but it's also possible that you might forget stuff. All at the same time, right? Because sometimes people say the internet remembered that shady thing you did, you know, and they'll always remind you about it. But then other times people do shady stuff and then it's like, I'm back though, you know? And then nothing really happens to them. So then it's like, well, what was the point then? Who knows? Like, it's both forgetful, but also remembers everything type of situation. I do wonder, though, where is this book? I think the only way I would know where the book was if I looked it up. Maybe one day I'll look it up. And be like, oh, that's where the book was. But also be like, haha, no way I would have returned the book. Because, you know, there's no save points in Jump King. Like, you can save and quit the game, but if you go and do something and then you exit the game without saving, it's gonna bring you back to where you exited the game from, even if you didn't save it, so. I'm just happy to be back in the castle. Even if it doesn't look like it, I am. Especially with my ice struggles. Wind! Will I make it to you today, Wind? I really hope so. I really hope so, Wind. Thank you, sad music. I should have thanked the sad music longer, clearly. Thank you, sad music. Okay, I need to go a bit more higher. No! 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 Once I jumped, I felt it. Once I jumped, I felt it. I went too much. No! 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 How did I mess that up so much? How did I mess that up so much? I was doing good, and then I was not. The castle was mine, and then it was not. Oh, whoa, whoa, whoa. Okay. Come on, wind, 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 wind. Come on, wind, 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 wind. We wanna go to the wind. We wanna go to the wind. Wind. Ah. Wind. Oh. Oops. Oops. Okay. There we go. Wind. Come on, come on, come on. Why? I barely give him any strength there. I should have just fixed my feet a bit there instead of trying to just jump clearly. Sometimes, you know, impatience is not the answer in this game, clearly. Especially when you have, like, a solid footing. I mean, till the wind, I have pretty solid footing, so I should give myself some time sometimes before I jump. Thank you, Kato. Mm-hmm. Yeah. You think he's bored enough that he would go and be in that game that has gnomes in it that's coming out soon? You think he would go in that game? I dropped myself. It's from the people that made Bread and Fred. I asked them, do they have a purple one? Because they only have, like, kind of the primary colors for the characters, because it's red, yellow, green, and blue. Which I'm pretty sure most of them are the primary colors, right? If not all of them are the primary colors. I know, it's been so long since I've seen the color thingy above. But I'm pretty sure they are primary colors. So I asked them would they have purple, and they said no. They don't have purple. But hopefully in the later on they will have purple. I don't know, it's just nice when games have, you know, multiple color. Like, if you have color options, it's nicer when you have multiple color options, you know? There we go. Okay. Whew. We did something. Okay. Now we're gonna try going up from here. To the cages. Red, yellow, blue are primary. Okay, so it's just green that wasn't primary. Okay, thanks for... Yeah, because I think when they try to teach you about primary colors in art, they teach you the primary colors and they teach you some other color names. I forgot what they were though, right? When they mix up the colors, I mean when they mix the colors into the thingy-mob, that's when you get the color. The different colors, but they're called some other kind of colors. I don't know what it was though. I don't remember. Also, Fua, did you check your messages? Orange, green, purple are secondary. Ah, it's because you can't mix colors to get primary colors. Yeah. I'm just saying, these days, if you have a game that has different colors, if you can, it would be nice to have like 10 different colors or something, you know? In your game. Because everyone has their own colors they prefer. That's why Pico Park is nice, because they, you know, offer, I think, up to like 8 or 10 different colors, but that's also probably because you can play with that up to 8 people. That's why they have the different colors. And so if games aren't up to that much, they tend to not have the option for it, but Zozo, I was going up to the wind, but then I fell down because of the bad jump twice. So now I'm trying to go back up to the castle. How are you, Zozo? How's it going? Now you forgot. It's fine, Fua. We can always look it up. Oh, no, I forgot. Okay, my bad. Oh, so you didn't check your messages. Okay. I gotcha. For a second there, I misunderstood. On my own. Yeah, Zozo, did you ever play the Headliners? I feel like I saw you have it, but I might be wrong. Ah. Dude, this is not Gladiator. I do not have to entertain you. I don't have to ask you, are you entertained? You know? Sheesh. Just entertain yourself. Oh, you don't have it? Okay. Ah. No, don't say that, Zozo. Don't say that. No. Sheesh. Oh, did you have Repo then? Maybe I'm mixing them up. I don't know. I feel like I sometimes look to see who has games, and I do see your name for some of the games, so... Originally, I was planning to play a horror game I got the key for, but I read their notes and they said that they're planning to put out an update this week. So I'm like, I still have time to stream it, so I'll wait until the update happens and then show what kind of game it is after their updates. You know, it's the one I was talking about, the newer one. You know, I think it was called, what, Midnight something? Oh, you do have repo and content warning. Okay, so yeah, I thought so. Did you have lockdown protocol? Oh. I'm falling down once again for you. Sheesh. Midnight Heist? No, 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 no. I don't think that was the name. Hang on, let me check again. Let me see. Midnight Special, Kato. That's the name of the game. It came out this month. Well, like I said, they had a post on the 23rd, which was like 4 days ago. And they said that they're planning to release an update next week. So I will play it after they do their update, just to see what's kind of updated as. I don't know. So, you know, I would then play it then, since I have enough time to wait until then. Okay. I keep thinking this Walker. Yeah, no, it's a different game, yeah. Yeah, no, the one I'm talking about is Midnight Special, yeah. It's a pixel horror game. So I'll play that one sometime next week. I will probably try to fit in Slay the Princess this week as well. I still need to go back and see what kind of choices I did so I don't do the same choices again. Because that game is like so many choices, you know, you can do. Which is obviously what makes it replayable, but sometimes you actually need to, like, you know, write down what the choices were if you're not, you know, spending all day long streaming it. Ah. You know, it's funny how there's too many games and also not enough games. You know, sometimes I feel like that's the case. No, I gave it too much power. This time I wasn't lucky enough and I fell down even more. Where are you going? Come back, Jump King. We're trying to go up for the hot babe, not down. There's nothing but sadness down, Jump King. We need to go up. Hot babe. Hot babe. Why do you elude me, hot babe? So sad. This isn't Jump King, this is Drop King, or only down, yeah. Well, that's what it feels like sometimes, for sure. So fair enough, fair enough. Ugh. I mean, I do progress somewhat, you know, but sometimes it just takes longer to actually do the progress. And then it feels like I never did any progress at all because I'm just back at where I was. Time and time again, time and time again. But see, Zolda, if you had lockdown protocol, I was planning on doing a collab next week to see who I can get for it. Because some people did write to me saying that they would like to play it and stuff, and I said, okay, then just give me days and time that works for you, but then they never said anything to me. But I will still try to recruit. Dun, dun, dun. But since they didn't say anything to me, I probably will make a post asking if blah 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 days would be good for people after I talk to other people. Ugh. 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 Yeah, well, feel free to go to bed, Zolo, don't worry. Clearly, you know, I do be falling quite a bit. And sometimes I go pretty good, but then other times, Or I just did it so because I knew you were typing that you were gonna go to bed once I fell down. That's why I did it. Totally. I used my psychic powers to know that you were gonna say something similar, so I was like, yes. There's no fight. I have been to the 5th areas also, so. Because technically after the castle, there wasn't, or wait, I think after the castle, when we see the wind, I think that would count as the 4th area, not 5th area. But then again, we do go up a bit with the Tetris blocks, but I'm not sure now. Okay, yeah. It might just be 4 areas that I've seen so far on this side. Plus, this is like, you know, the secret side. You know, I just found the secret side randomly, and now I'm just going through the secret side. Like, I don't know what's here and what's not here. But, you know, since I found it, I said might as well keep going. And then I fell down, ba, 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 and then I fell down, do, 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 do. And then I fell down once again. I fell down once again. Because I'm trying to go into the arms of donuts. Because that's the only thing that can save me now is donuts. So I can cry in the donuts. Like that. You know what they say when you're having a rough time, donuts will make sure you're not having a rough time. Who said that exactly? There we go. Haha! I have nowhere near recovered though. I need to... Only once I get to the castle I can be like, aha, I'm back once again. I don't know. I would assume after the wind though, there's not much left in this side, I think. I mean, I don't really think... Nothing really comes to mind. Like, what else could be there except for the after the wind? But who knows? I still haven't checked up anything about this game, so yeah. The only thing I ever checked out was, can you stay on the ice? Because I was having such a rough time before getting onto the ice. And when I saw you were able to do that, then I was like, okay, that's a... I'm not gonna check up anything else. I can't believe I fell down from there though. No. I was going good till I wasn't. Ah! Ah, where are you going? The question Jump King can never answer me. Where are you going? Because it ain't up, Jump King, even though I'm trying to make you go up. It doesn't seem to be up for too long. Ah. Okay, come on. Wind, wind, wind. We're trying to get to the wind today. Wind. Once again, wind. At this rate, I might just need to buy like a hand fan and then put it behind me and be like, aha, I have wind. Be like, I might not have gone to the wind section in Jump King yet, but I have wind blowing behind me. And technically I have a fan behind me because it's a fan, so yeah. Isn't that enough? I did it too much. I don't even want to know. And by that I mean I don't even want to know how much jumps it's been. I think we've probably went to 39k. Probably at this rate I've been in like 39k. Because I've been jumping around a lot today as well. Fear not thy failure with me, but fear for thy soul that won't see the hot babe. That's what Jump King teaches you. Maybe. Okay, that one I did too much, I know. I felt it. Okay. Okay, come on, I can feel it in my legs now. There we go. After failing so many times, I felt it in my legs then. Ugh. Ugh. Okay, aha, this time I didn't mess that up. Oh. Almost messed that one up, so. Okay. Back to the cages, let's go. Cages. Embrace me in your arm, cages. I'm here for you today, cages. No, no, why did I do that? 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 No, I totally felt I gave it too much thing for no reason. No. After what I said for the cages. No, the cages. Come back to me, cages. I want to go back to the castle, cages. Please. Oof. Made it. Come on, cages, come on. Whoa, 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 what? What? How did I fall down like that? Sheesh. Sheesh. What's it gonna take, man? Do I need to go and ask Gandalf to help me? Maybe he can contact an eagle for me or something. You know, they appear once every few years to help, after all. You know, sheesh. Or maybe it's too cold for the eagles, that's why I can't request an eagle carry. Look, if it's too cold for the eagles, can I request the Dark Souls 3 carry? Right? Because, like, those winged guys, right, would, after you put down the banner, they would carry you to the next area. So maybe I can get them to carry me as well, you know? I don't think they get cold that easily, since they have no feathers. But then again, they did take us from a place which had sun into another place that had sun. So maybe they do get cold. Who knows? Yeah. Couldn't stop from falling. Sure, sure. This isn't about you. This is about me getting to the castle. I do not care if you are entertained or not, mostly. Mr. Oh. Oh, I got lucky there. I 100% believed I was gonna fall down there. Boop 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 boop, like that. I do appreciate the music changing though. Like in the castle, it's much more sad, you know. And the ice is a bit like, not too cheery, but not too, you know, under cheery. If that makes sense. Come on, no, why did your legs do that? Why did your legs do that? I do not know. But sometimes the legs, they have their own minds. Their own mind that tells you. Oh. Okay. Nope. Nope. I slid down. I jumped too much. Like that. Sometimes that's what it feels like. Oof. Come back here. Okay. Okay. Ugh, no. Where are you going? Where are you going? Where are you going? Come back here. Oh no, where are you going? Come back here. I wanted to say how you doing. I wanted to see how was it going, but then it was like no. We fell down, oh. We fell down, oh. We fell down, oh. You know, I just noticed this, but if you look at the ice on the right now, it kind of looks like music notes, doesn't it? Like, do you see the ice where the cages are? It kind of looks like music notes. I just noticed it, yeah. You know, like right beside me right now. And then a bit above as well. It looks like music notes if you look at it. You know, without squinting your eyes, you can see it. But if you can't see it, then you can squint your eyes and then see it. Oh, come on. I was so close to going up. You know, like a bit up. One at a time. Up. You know, like that. I mean, I don't need to keep proving that there's a music notes there. I want to go up to the castle at least. Come on. Come on. I might not see the wind today, but I want to get back to the castle at least. Oh, okay. Whoops. Maybe I could have stopped if I did that, but we did it the second time. So it's all okay. Come on. If only my feet stopped, I wouldn't have fallen down. But that's totally not copium. That's totally what could have happened, but it didn't. Doesn't mean it's copium. Unless it does. Who knows? Show me where copium is on the periodic table. Then I'll believe you. Perhaps. You know, money-wise, I think the cheapest way to have a lot of anime figures is if you learn how to make it. Because I don't think the clay is that expensive to make the figure yourself. It's just you need to figure out how to make the figure yourself with the clay. And then you can have, like, a high-quality figure, but you've paid, like, only material money, you know? But then again, I feel like it's just because you're watching someone that actually knows how to do it, right? And then sometimes you feel like, oh, I can totally do this, right? But then when you attempt to do it yourself, you then notice even more just how much of a skill difference there is, and that it's probably not that easy as you think, and it would require a lot of practice and then a lot of clay. But I wonder if I think in the long run it would be worth it though, right? Like you could then, once you've learned how to do it, you can just like master to make the different figures you want, and it still would be less than what if you were to buy them individually yourself. But where are you going? Where are you going, Jump King? We were almost at the castle thingy. Kinda. But I do think in the long run it would be worth it, right? Because most of the figurines is like 200, 300, right? Like, let's say you used up to like 500 worth of clay to just understand how to make it, right? Then after you finally understand how to make it, it's never going to be like that much 500 clay. Even if it does go back up to 500 clay, you would like have at least successfully done some of the figures. But yeah. All in all, though, I just like watching how it's done, though. The ones I show you how they do it. You know? Because you can tell, even if some people might think it's simple, you can just tell by the artistry of the way the hands move as well. That's, you know, it took them a while to get there, but once they did, they're pretty smooth. Yeah. I don't know, sometimes I just like watch I watch how stuff gets made, you know? Like the glass bottle people, or the glass blowers, I should say, not the glass bottle people, but the glass blowers, like the stuff that they do is also pretty crazy. 3D printing should be cheaper and faster. I think it's somewhat not too expensive in a way. Just depends on what you do with it, right? Because if they can, like some libraries can afford to have a 3D printer, so I would think it's not extremely expensive, or someone was just very generous one time to the library. That's how they got it, or something. Who knows? Yeah. Yeah, that's true. But I think in 3D sculpting, you just have to make it on the computer, right? And then you press the button, and then it makes the thingy about for you of whatever it sees in the program. I could be wrong. You know, I'm not entirely sure. Well, that's what I've seen, so I don't know. Oh, it's probably, yeah. Well, I mean, I think it would be cheaper than using clay for the sole purpose of, because, you know, if you mess up the clay, and if you can't reshape the clay because you messed it up too bad, then you would have to buy a new supply of clay, right? Whereas in the 3D printing, since you just need to put it through the program, every time you do a mistake in the program, you can just delete it. And you don't need to get a new program every single time, per se, so. So, I mean, comparing them to each other, yeah, would probably mean the 3D printing is cheaper, yeah. Also depends on your skills, though. You know, maybe someone is much more skilled with clay than they are with 3D printing, so they would rather just learn to do the clay than the printing. Just always depends on how much effort you are willing to put into stuff. And how did I fall down? All the way here? I don't know. It's always just the small gaps that I fall down into, and then it's like, back down. Come on, wind, wind, wind. If we say wind enough times, maybe we can go to the wind. Or at least back to the castle, as I've said before. Okay, that one I wasn't trying. Okay, that one, again. I just hold it for too long. Which I know I'm not supposed to anyway, so... Okay, that's good, that's good. I don't know. Maybe one day I can get my hands on a 3D printer and then I can just design my own figure and then 3D print it and be like, haha, I have done it. Right? Because the way things are going, people won't even be able to afford having hobbies. You know? So the more people can afford doing stuff, the more they won't be able to, like, probably buy their the creators they support anyways. And then it's always usually the hassle to try to get into the thing anyways because you don't have enough followers or thingamabobs, and it's like, well, blah, blah, blah. You know? Just make it for yourself. Yes. Like how I want to have a Booba mousepad for myself as well. Although that's kind of a bit more plausible to do because you just need to, like, there are a few stores where, you know, you just send them your design and they'll print it out for you and then they'll send you your Booba mousepad like that, but who knows. Sometimes they're not the most reliable store after all. Again, this is not Gladiator. I do not have to entertain you. The wind just seems like a dream now at this rate. How did I even get to the wind last stream? I don't know. No, last stream I had like an insane streak of luck, I feel like, as well. Because normally I just, at best I go up like one new platform and that's it. But I stay in like the below parts of the new platform I go to. But last stream I was able to go to the castle, and then after the castle I even went up to the wind, so that's like 2 new platforms within the same stream that I did see. So I'm not like, oops. Yeah, it's too bad you can't like bounce up from here and just go to that one there. Yeah, I don't think it's possible, that's why I never try it. Because it's like this much distance you can do, but that one and that one's distance is different from this one and this one's distance, so okay. Castle, 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 castle. I have to hype myself up. Castle, castle. Come on, we were at the castle all day, almost all day long today. Castle, castle. No! No, no! I walked off! I walked off! Oh, no, I walked off. Why did you walk off? Why did I walk off? Oh. I was on the first cage, I just walked off. I thought I was more secure on top of the cage, and then I walked off of it. Ah! Sometimes my brain can also not explain to me what happened. Like, I saw what happened, but I did not understand the explanation for what happened. If that makes sense. Okay. Oops. Okay. Oof. This game is too painful. Well, it depends if you do feel pain when you see yourself fall down. Maybe there are some people that don't feel pain at all, Fua. You know, seeing themselves fall down, they're like, whatever. Like, for me, I don't always say no when I fall down. I say it sometimes. Depending on where I was. Castle! I made it back to you, Castle. I made it back to you. Somehow. See, like, I made it back to the castle. Somehow, after falling down to the very beginning of this map again and again, I somehow made it back to the castle. Yay! Yeah. But to me, I count the castle as the third one. Whoops, I fell down. Okay. But yeah, to me, the castle is the third one, right? Because I feel like the first one you would count would be the snow, and then the second is the ice, and then this is after the ice, so far we've gone to the area beyond this, but then nothing. I don't like this jump. Because that jump, if you do jump too much, it for sure makes you go back to the ice. Because of the way it was designed to put you where it puts you once you fall down. Failure. Whoosh. That was a nice slide down. Just went like, whoo! I mean, I still believe that I can make it past the game and finish the game, but I don't know how long it's gonna take me, per se. But I still do believe in my potential that I can finish this game. But I come back to it once I finish it? Probably not, but I feel like I can still do it, you know, finish it. Whoosh. Just depends how good are you of walking it off, you know? Because sometimes they say walk it off when you're in pain or something, so just depends on how much you can walk it off of your disappointment when it doesn't go your way. Okay, I didn't give it enough oomph once again, so let's try giving it more oomph this time once we get there. Okay, nope, still no. Again, it's because I don't like the jump. Which I've proven why many times today. The jump is just so oomph. What can I say? Okay. Like, I would rather give it less strength than give it more strength, clearly. When I messed it up with that one. Okay. Because at least with the, you know, not giving it enough strength, you fall down here. But when you give it too much, you go, like that. I do need to go beyond this for sure, though. I'm not sure what that means. But hello there. Hope you're having a good day, afternoon, night, whatever it is for you. As your time zone overlord looks after you. Ah, come on. Did I? I mean, every time I fall, I break my face more than the elbow, but sure. Ugh. Oh, yeah, that's very light. A night owl, I see. Oh, 4 in the afternoon. Ah, okay, it's that kind of 4. Where are we going? What are we doing? Where are we standing? Okay. Yeah. Yeah, I don't think we're passing the castle today to go to the wind, but probably next time I play Jump King, I will see the wind again. I believe. We'll see the wind again sometime. I mean, I look forward to what's past the wind, but I don't look forward to the wind mechanic. There's a difference. Because the place I fell down with the wind mechanic, I kind of, you know, panicked and just, like, insta-jumped. Because the wind moves you on your own, so you can't really stay too stationary. Which didn't help me out, but you get the point. Ugh. Ugh. My face for the hot babe. When can I get to you, girl? When can I get to you? I mean, if there was, like, magic mirrors or crystal balls or some way to just look at the hot babe, I wouldn't have to go through all this trouble and just be like, yeah, let me just look at her from afar. Never too close. But since there is no such thing, we have to go up and up and up for her. Oh, okay. Yeah, I can see I need to do a slightly more oomph, but I'm also scared to do it with too much oomph as well. That jump. I don't like that jump. But it's just a matter of getting down the feeling for the jumps, as always. How did I mess that up? I wasn't even looking at it. I was like half looking at it, half not looking at it. Has that ever happened to you? You look at something, but you're not paying attention to it, so it's like you see it, but you don't know what happened, and then you realize what happened only later. It's a different kind of peripheral mindset, I would say. Okay. Oof. Yeah, I wish it would let us bounce off here. I think if there was one more... Like, if there was a platform this way, I would have been much happier. But of course, that's why there's no platform that way. Because I don't want the player to be happy. Ah. Ah. Oops. I did the first one, but then messed it up on the second one. Okay, yeah, I'm not getting out of there. Oops. Okay, if I mess it up again, like if I fall down again from the jump, I'm just gonna call it. I will try to do it, but if I can't do it, I'm just gonna be like, okay. Because I really don't want to see myself fall all the way down to the ice today. Yes, I know. There are many books there. But none that has a secret portal to directly take me to the hot babe instantly. If only there was such a book. I would totally go after it. Yeah, just imagine it's a secret item for the book, and it's like, you know, if you can get to half of what the game wants you to jump, and then you find the book, you just magically teleport all the way. Thank you, Tatsuya. See, I remembered it was you, Tatsuya. Ah, no, I messed it up again. Okay, wait. We gotta go this way, then we gotta go this way. Okay. Ugh, nope. How's it going, Tatsuya? How you been? I played Headliners today on Twitch. So I was going around taking photos of aliens and all that. But you know what? I think we work for aliens though in Headliners. Because when we fail to do the quota, they make us like go like bleh. So I think we're working for aliens. Perhaps. Because the way we go bleh is with getting under attack with the aliens. Who knows? Oops, nope. Nope. That was not it. That was not it. Yeah, I know I said when I mess up the jump one more time I'm gonna call it, but I'm just trying to get up again. Wow. 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 Nope. Okay. This is where we Ugh. Okay, well, this is where we say bye-bye then. Or let me go a bit more up. There we go. Oh, I didn't know I could go up from there as well, huh? Let's keep going from the other one, huh? Well, now I learned the shortcut. Because I feel like I wasn't doing that before. Ugh. Accidental shortcuts. Let's go. I figured them out sometimes. That's what happens when you get stuck in places. Then you accidentally learn how to do stuff. See, I never went there like that. I was always doing the other platform, then jumping there, then jumping there. Right? Like I would jump down, jump to the platform below me and then bounce off of it to get up here. But clearly there's a little bit way to do a shortcut instead of that. I want my portal book. Ugh. Portal book. Where are you, portal book? But yeah, I'm gonna leave it here though, guys. I am much tired indeed. And at least I've got back to the castle. I'm happy about that. Otherwise I would have been pretty sad. Like after falling all the way back down, I'm not coming back to the castle and then just ending it in the ice again. Sheesh. But no, hopefully we will see the wind place soon. Maybe next... I'm not sure if I'll do Jump King next week. I might skip it for 1 week and then do it next week. I'm not sure right now, so we'll see. But hopefully we will get to the wind place. I believe, you believe, we all believe. Let's go. We're going for the hot babe. Thank you very much for watching, guys. Remember, eat when you need to, sleep when you need to, hydrate when you need to. Especially hydrate with actual water, okay? If you don't, I'm coming after you. Boo, spooky times. Woo. But thank you very much for watching. Remember, subscribe if you liked the stream or the content or all that good stuff. Leave a like if you like. Take care indeed. Thank you very much for lurking and watching and chatting and all that. We all believe. Thank you for appreciate it. But yeah, I'm very tired, so let's see what our total damage was, shall we? And here I thought I was gonna be 39k. I am 40,000 jumps. 40,000 jumps in. Sheesh. 40,741 jumps in total. And 3,998 falls. So I was 2 falls away from 4,000 when I decided to stop. And we're almost at 28 hours for this game. So yeah. Well, we did stuff. I fell down, yes, but I got back up to right where I started the stream, roughly. So yeah, we did it. But remember, our objective is always get to the babe at the top. We will do it. Mark my words, babe at the top. We will get to you. We will get to you. But thank you for watching, guys. Appreciate it. And I'll see you later. Bye.